Hello, everyone, and it's me, Natasha Weston, again, and I wanted to wish you a happy 2015. I'm so excited about the new year, like many of you are, and I'm really excited about the new year for many reasons. The first being that I have never in my life been more purpose driven than I am right now. Everything that I do, I try my best to make sure that it is effective, personally and for other people as well, and for you out there who have been following me. And I'm just excited. I always get excited for a new year, but like I said, this new year is so different, and I feel like for many of you, it's going to be a different year as well. And I hope that I am helping you to realize your potential so that you can live a prosperous and purpose-driven life, because that's something that we all strive for. But I wanted to share three things going into this new year, being in this new year now, because there are so many people out on their new year, new me. They have these resolutions, and I'm not a resolution girl, honestly, because everybody sets resolutions, for the new year, and by next week those resolutions are going to be forgotten about. And so I want us to try something different. I want us to really dig deep and figure out what our goals are for the year and how we can actually achieve them this year, and not just set them and forget about them by next week. So the first thing, and I shared these with my subscribers through email. So if you're not on my email list, you might want to sign up at thetottiburn.com, because this year I'm going to be sharing a lot of valuable tips and ideas and things that could help you out, possibly. So definitely subscribe. And anyway, the first thing I shared with them was that you want to realize that success is not magic, and that you actually have to work for success. Setting a goal isn't enough. Saying what you want isn't enough. You have to put action and persistence behind the things that you really want in life, and actually figure out what it's going to take for you to get to that place that you're trying to go. It's totally possible, but you have to have a plan and action, and you actually have to put in the work. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, oftentimes we can set way too many goals. We can set our fitness goals, we can set our business goals, we can set our personal goals, and we can just get so overwhelmed by so many goals at once until we actually aren't achieving any of them. It's like wasted effort, because we have all these goals and we're not taking any steps to achieve any one of them, because we have so many of them that we're trying to achieve at the same time. So I find that it helps if you take 2 or 3 goals. Okay, so for example, for the month of January, February, March, and April, take 2 or 3 goals that you want to achieve, and sit down and write out exactly what it's going to take for you to do to achieve those goals. That way you aren't overwhelmed. That way you're figuring out exactly what needs to be done before you move on to other goals. So definitely set smaller sets of goal sets for yourself, so that you're not overwhelmed, especially if you're a beginner, because that's the easiest way for someone to give up, is if they have too much that's overwhelming them. So set smaller goals for yourself. The third thing, and this is something that I personally struggle with, is don't seek perfectionism. Nothing is going to be perfect. And a lot of times we bury our visions and our dreams in the sand because we're too busy trying to make them perfect. The only way that you can work towards perfecting your craft, your talent, or whatever it is that you're doing, is if you go ahead and start, and then figure out what doesn't work, what does work, and then you're able to tweak and make whatever you're doing better. So, success comes with trial and error. So don't seek perfection. Don't wait to chase your goal until you think you have all the money, or you think you have all of the skills, or whatever. Go ahead and do it. Put it out there, because once you put it out there, for me, it's kind of like self-motivation. Once I start doing something, I feel obligated to my goal to continue pushing it, and I use Confessions of an Ambitious Girl as an example, because I've shared this with you before, I believe. When I was in the early processes of getting the vision out, the vision actually came to me 2 years ago when I first started writing this book. And I didn't see the bigger picture. I didn't see the full vision. It came to me bits and pieces over the years. But when I really got a good clear idea of what COAAG meant, what the purpose of it was for, how it was created into an entire brand. I shared this with my mentors. how I got to figure out what I'm going to do first. I got to figure out how I want this to turn out and blah, blah, blah. And I got so caught up in trying to make things perfect and make sure I had this thing done and this thing done and this thing done until I spent months just going in circles within my own mind because I was trying to make it perfect. And one day I just told my sister Latoya, I said, you know what, Toya? I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. I'm going to start putting bits and pieces out there. I'm going to share it because keeping this secret, because I know it's such a secret, keeping this secret is driving me crazy. It's eating me alive because there are girls out there that need to hear what I have to say. There are girls out there that need this material, that need this motivation, that need this inspiration. And the only way that I'm going to get the feedback and know how I can further help and be effective through this thing is if I put it out there. And guys, since I have put it out there, I have gotten so much amazing feedback. The program, the brand, excuse me, the movement has grown tremendously internationally. And I even now, we have girls from all over the world who are actually on the team helping to put things together, helping with ideas, and helping me to figure out what steps we need to take next. And so I appreciate each of you out there who have been participating, because this is definitely more than just another thing and all that. But that was just an example that, you know, don't wait until things are perfect, because it's through the imperfect things that brings effectiveness and life-changing things come about from it. So don't seek perfectionism. And so that's really all I wanted to share with you. Once again, I'm really excited for this new year, and I hope that you're excited too. I feel that, and I know that you're going to have a better year this year because you're actually going to put action behind your dreams. Stay tuned, because next week I'm going to make another announcement that it's going to blow your socks off. You're going to be pretty excited about it. So definitely join my mailing list. Stay subscribed. Give me feedback, and I always love you guys' feedback. I look forward to staying connected to you. Remember to be ambitious, be inspired, be you. I'll see you in the next video.